Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So it is June 22nd, 2026, and we're going to be doing a full garden tour here. So we have our broccoli here, and our broccoli got that tall that we had to go back through and make our netting higher because the broccoli was actually into the netting and that wasn't working for us. So we just expanded the hoops here and redid the fabric covering over it. And our cauliflower is here. So our Brussels sprouts are here. They still need some work on for how large they get. They need bigger hoops put in for them. And over here we have our peas. We had a really nice harvest this morning off of those. And this netting is working out very well for us. We did have to do some reinforcing on it after deer got in yesterday twice and did some damage to the stuff. She had it pulled down and it was a mess. So we got, these were the early tomatoes that my dad had put in that miniature greenhouse covering that he had made. And honestly, the ones that were held, they caught up to them, and some of them are actually outgrowing them. So we do have some tomatoes hanging on. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, there's one over there. There we go. So we do have some tomatoes hanging on. We are waiting for them to turn red. There's some more over here that are hanging on. So we are trying that white netting for some of our tomatoes because we ran out of our other fencing. So far it seems to be working for us. So hopefully it will continue to work for us. These are tomato stalks are being tied up so that they keep growing up and they don't grow on the ground. We do have some leaves that we have to take off down there because they're touching the landscaper's fabric here, and we don't want anything touching the landscaper's fabric because it can burn them from how warm the landscaper's fabric gets. And you can see here it's splashing a little bit of dirt off probably from this mess here. So we just want to take all that off so that we don't have any issues with any blights or diseases, and it'll help prevent that. We also want to take this leaf off here because that's a little different looking. We have my peppers here, and these were not doing too well, so I had went up to the Amish greenhouse that's close to us, and I had bought some pepper plants from them. They were $2 for a 6-pack, and the plants are beautiful. I'll show them to you a little bit later. And I did have to go up there and get some eggplants because my eggplants were growing beautifully in the greenhouse, and something got in and completely ate them off. There was nothing left of them. So I wanted eggplants this year, and I went up there and I got a 6-pack of those for $2. So those plants look really nice. I do have to still get those planted. And you can see more of our broccoli and cauliflower plants. This here row here is the cabbage. So we have our corn here. We have more cabbage over there. The Chinese cabbage did not work well for us. It bolted I probably will not be growing that again. I had a lot of issues with it. It seems to be an aphid magnet. Somehow the aphids got on it. When this stuff was first put out, it was not covered right away because I didn't have the covering for it. I had to buy more of it. So while we were waiting, some different bugs had gotten on it and stuff. So I probably will not be growing that again. We have our corn crop here. And we have some pumpkins growing there. Those are the winter luxury pie pumpkin. We did grow those before and I did a video on it. So we have our squash and zucchini plants here. They were transplanted out. The bugs were going after them, so we had sprayed them with some of that Captain Jack's dead bugs, I believe it's called. And that helped a lot. You can see the new growth coming out and the old damage was down there. Some of these are starting to bloom. We have our tomato plants over here on this netting here. I'm really hoping that this netting works for this, and it seems to be working so far. And here's some more of my peppers here. They are just starting to come back for us here. So we have we have potatoes just starting to come up in this patch here. You can see there's one right there, and we have more of them back there, and we have potatoes over here. And there's more of our peas. So you can see this netting over here is all twisted and tied together. That's where the deer busted out of the fence after it was in. So it got in the first time. We didn't have this white fence up around. So we put the white fence up around and it got in again. It busted right through it. So I'm trying to figure out how to keep that out now. And you can see the damage that it did here. It busted through this piece here. It had these busted down. It had this pushed back into the other netting back there. So we had to try and reinforce it and put wires up. I already ran into that wire once today. But you can see here it busted these here off. And it was eating the leaves off of the squash, and was eating the potato plants off. So we're not very happy with that. I'm trying to figure out now how to keep it out. So these are the pepper plants here that I had bought up at the Amish greenhouse. And we already have peppers hanging on them here. That's a bell pepper there. These are all sweet peppers here. We have another bell pepper over there hanging on. I didn't get any hot peppers. We didn't want any hot peppers this year. We just wanted all sweet peppers. So there's a sweet banana pepper hanging on back there. And I wasn't sure what my peppers were going to do with the way that they looked. And I mean, $2 for a 6-pack, that's very reasonable. And the plants looked really nice. So this one here is a Keystone Resistant Giant pepper here. That's a bell pepper. We have a Lady Bell Sweet bell pepper. I had gotten some orange bell peppers, and I had gotten a red bell pepper. I skipped the Big Bertha ones. I had grown those before. They're a hybrid, but the walls of those peppers seem to be really thin, and it seemed to be prone to rotting, so we skipped those. So we're trying something different here. We have our sweet potatoes in here, and this was all mounded and held up. So hopefully we'll have some really nice sweet potatoes this year. And that mess there needs cleaned up. That's the grapevines there. And they have an arbor built for them out of locusts. And honestly, if this landscaper's fabric, the heavy-duty landscaper's fabric wasn't down, this over here is what this whole garden would look like. So these here are the red beets here. And these were the ones that my dad, oops, where'd you go? I can see you, where are you? These are the ones that my dad had started in those little containers, the little cells, and then transplanted them into larger cells, and then transplanted them out into the garden. So that's what these really large ones here are. Some were already taken out, and they were processed up and pickled, so we've been eating those. These here were planted by seed, and they were a later crop there. You can see some of our broccoli plants did have to get tied up because they were getting so large they were just pulling everything over. So our green beans, wax beans, the dragon tongue beans, they are all at a different spot on the property along with the onions and more potato patches. We do have turnips and carrots growing this year, and they're planted at different spots. So we are expanding the garden out into different areas. The hollow garden, we have not planted that one for a while now. A lot of the trees had grown up, and we were getting a lot of shade down there, which wasn't really working for our garden. And the deer and groundhogs and raccoons and stuff, and the porcupines, they were going in and they were destroying some of the crops that were down there. So we haven't used that. We took the fence down, and I was going to use it for some, for some of the flower farm, but I was going to use that netting back there because I thought that the deer would stay out. But now I can see that the deer will just bust right through it. So, not sure yet, because I'm kind of looking for a spot to put in a really big sunflower patch. But the deer love sunflower, so I kind of don't know what to do right now. Oh, and our cucumbers, they're growing in the greenhouse. So I'll have to take the camera down sometime to the other spot where the other potatoes, the onions, the green beans, wax beans, and the different beans that we're growing. I'll have to take the camera down there and show you that down there. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. I'll tell you as I put a new video on. Thank yous for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.